Hello guys, my name is SquareMario and welcome to my compact 5x5 modern house design with only a 3x3 interior living space. So for a quick tour, if we go in, there's kind of a tight interior as you would expect from a 3x3 interior spaced house. But has all your survival essentials if you're to build this in your own world. It's got some modern lighting with the end rods here, some bookshelves for aesthetics, and it's actually got plenty of storage for its size. You've got one chest up here on the shelf and one actually hidden chest down in the floor underneath your little kitchen furnace. And then a crafting table, of course, a flower pot for aesthetics, of course you got the bed. And then up here, we've actually got, a little hard to press here, but up here, we've actually got a very nice lounge area up on the roof. And you can see all around you the previous modern house designs and some other things I'm working on. But you've got a very nice lounge. This could be a coffee cup or you could put an actual plant in here. And then you've actually got some running water down the side of the house for just more aesthetics to kind of make it one with nature here. We've got some lily pads, so not very much of a garden. I kind of just built the house design, but it's a very simple yet aesthetically pleasing design, and I'm actually going to show you how to build this today. So as you can tell, this is quite a survival friendly house. It is very compact and it has all the essentials you need for a successful survival experience. So I'm actually going to be showing you how to build this in survival and all the materials you exactly need. So feel free to pause the video and gather up these materials before you get started. The top row is mostly what you need to build the general structure and the exterior, and the rest is mostly the interior. As you can see, we have a ton of diverse blocks to make the interior. Let's gather up your essential building blocks. So take all of your cyan, birch things, quartz, and glass, and we'll get started here. So let me know if you do enjoy this style of tutorial where I go through step by step and show you what exactly you need to get started. So the first material, we're going to use all of our cyan clay. Go up 3 blocks and over 1 to make a simple door frame for your door, and come out 3 blocks like this, which will be a window at the front. And then go ahead and come up on the corner, go up 3 once again and out 4 blocks like so. And if you come around to the back, just go out the middle of the cyan block and come out 3 blocks like so, and on the last side go out 2 on the very bottom. So you may have a strange concoction of different cyan clay blocks in a strange order, but now we'll fill it in with your birch planks. So to apply the birch wood, it's actually pretty easy. You just want to follow sort of the flow and pattern we already laid out with the cyan block. So you want to fill in this little arch of birch like this, and we'll have a little spot for a front facing window like so, and come around. There's actually no birch wood on this side of the house, as you can see in my demo as well. And coming around to back, you actually want to go across the top like so, go out 1 more block till the edge and go down 1 block, so you sort of fill in the gaps that the cyan clay already had. And on this side, you just want to use 2 more to cover up the 2 cyan blocks on the side there, and the rest of the birch we'll actually be using to fill in the floor when the time comes. And last of all is the easiest. You just want to fill in the rest of the walls with quartz, well, the majority of them anyways, and you want to leave 2 blocks here for actually windows. As you can see on that model, you want to have a 2 block wide window over here, and go out like so a couple of blocks, and then just fill in the rest of this side with quartz as well, because there will be no windows on these two walls. So that is pretty much all your walls done. And before we keep going, I just want to say that you don't actually have to follow this tutorial exactly. If you like the way this house looks and just want to go for a similar style, definitely feel free to do so. You don't have to copy exactly what I do here, just to give you a feel of how to build something similar. And of course, you can always build exactly what I have here in a similar fashion as well. And also make sure to credit me if you do end up using this in a YouTube series or anything like that. So continuing on, you just want to take your glass panes here and fill in the spots where we're going to have windows like so, and that should be pretty much it. Now entering the house, you actually want to go in here, break off whatever blocks you have in the floor level like so, and you can just fill it in with birch planks. If you're low on resources and end up running out of wood, you can actually make this floor more efficient by crafting these into slabs and just filling in the top level there. But I'm going to be using full blocks because it just satisfies me better. So now we actually want to finish up the exterior by applying this really nice, clean looking quartz ring actually going around the house. Not exactly a ring, but it's basically the icing on this very simple cake of a house, I suppose you could say. So you want to go up 4 blocks like so and come out over here and just keep going around upper edge of the house, and you just want to keep going like so. We will have another pillar here, but once you reach it, you can just keep going around the house until you reach back where you started, like there. And then you just can hop down and finish up your quartz pillar coming on down. And now the house is really starting to take shape. It's really got that modern flair going. So now that you finished all your walls and such, your entire exterior, you want to get into the details. Now this house is actually very good for all the details. Since you have such a small space to put it in, you've really got to fit everything into a small space. So you just really got to pay attention to the little details in this build. So you want to grab the majority of everything else out of this chest. Make sure you do have a clean inventory before getting started here. So now you want to place off the door like so, and I usually like my hinge on the left side, especially with a small building like this. And then with the front, you can actually make a small little balcony. It's not really a balcony, but a ledge, and you can put down your flower pots here, and you can actually put any kind of flowers in these pots, but I really do like how their azure blue eyes just complement the rest of the house. Like the white petals just really stand out with the quartz, and the yellow just matches with the birch a lot. So that's really perfect for this build. Now coming inside, you actually want to take your bed, place it in the right corner here. Take your crafting bench, place it in the left corner, and have your furnace just at the foot of the bed. You know, if you were thinking realistically, this would probably warm up the house pretty nice. And you can actually put your pressure plate on top to give it that sort of countertop look. So this is actually going for pretty realistic style as well, not only just for survival. So I really like that factor. And up here, you can make a little shelf to put your chest on to make it, of course, more realistic. Have your bookshelf up there, and then we can actually put down an upside down quartz stairs next to the bed here to sort of simulate a nightstand sort of look. And then you could put down another flower pot there and put in any kind of flower you want, of course. I like having those azure bluets on the outside, and the blue orchid just really complements the rest of the build nicely on the inside. And now the majority of your interior furnishings are almost complete. We can just pop an end rod down there for lighting, of course. So now in terms of survivalist speaking, you're probably not going to get one of these until late game. So you could definitely just pop down a few torches or sea lanterns, anything you want to sort of match the style of this build. And now you actually want to break some parts of the floor here with your hand. And then you can dig down one more block here. Put down a slab right under the furnace so that you can actually open up this hidden chest, and now you just have a little more storage, and then you can put down a trapdoor here. Now one problem I did come across is to maintain this minimalistic look, I didn't really have a good place to put down a button to open this up. So you can definitely just put a normal trapdoor there or anything you want, because it would be such a nuisance just to have to break this every time you want to go into this chest. So I'd recommend putting down a button somewhere in the house or just using a normal trap door. Now that we have that out of the way, we can get out our 3 different types of carpet here, and you can arrange this in any fashion you want, but I just like the different colors. Like the gray and the white really do blend together, and the teal just has a nice contrast. So now to top it all off, we definitely do need a roof here. So if you want to grab your ladders, this was an obvious spot to put one, since it's just a nice placement. Honestly, you could move this ladder to the other side of the room going up like so. That might have been a better design choice, and have a button here, which I might think of doing in my next design, because that might have been smarter, but that would have messed with the door as well. So you want to put the ladder right here, and you want to get your birch slabs out and just sort of go across a strip like so, and then have the rest of your birch planks going all the way around like that, as well as coming up around here. You just want to place 4 quartz slabs going in that kind of a fashion, and then just place down your other trapdoor like so. And now, grabbing your extra quartz blocks and birchwood stairs here, you want to fill in this little 2x2 square in this corner with the quartz, and that is looking pretty nice. And now, as you can see, the rim is looking a little bit bland, and you can easily fall off and probably hurt yourself. So you would want to have a little guardrail here. So we're gonna actually take the rest of our glass panes and just go around with the glass here till you run out, and we're actually gonna leave a space right here for water to rush down into the little side pool that we're going to make. So with that being said, we're going to get started on that now. So you actually want to hop back down to the bottom of the house, just dig out a little hole on the side. You can make it as deep as you want, as big as you want. Right now I built this house right next to my other one, so I can't make it too big, but you just want to dig a reasonably sized hole here for the water to flow into, and then you want to go back up. Now I'm actually saying it, I can't go back up, so you want to put a button right here next to the bookshelf so you can actually open this top trap door like so. And then you want to get out your water bucket and just place it down there, and it should nicely flow into the pond down below. And now you just want to cover this up because it's just exposed water, and you want to have like a little nice look. So you want to place down birch block there and 2 stairs adjacent to it. So now the top is looking pretty good, but of course this corner is still missing quite a bit. So you want to make a nice little lounge area where you and your friends can just chill out, talk about life. So you want to make sort of a little sofa by going around the corner like so, and then putting down 2 quartz slabs at the end here to simulate just little tables on the side. Pop down your flower pot, and then you kind of want a coffee table, just sort of simulate that. Put down a spruce fence and a sign carpet, and now you're pretty much done with the top of the house, and almost done with the entire house actually. So now you want to come down here, and you actually want to grab some more water here because you can't place down the lily pads on the running water. So I'm just gonna head over to my other house here, and of course once you do have all still water going across, you can just place down your lily pads in any kind of fashion. Just really adds that nature look. Now these 2 houses are pretty much identical, and they're a little bit too close, so make sure to build this out in the open if you want it to look good. And that is pretty much the house all done here, and if you want to add anything else to it, of course feel free. I was actually meant to place down a birch here on the door rather than having the stone brick frame still there. But yeah, we do have a few extra materials, not sure where it was lacking. But yeah, that's basically this really nice, simplistic, modern house design for your own survival world, or wherever you decide to build it. This would also look nice, on any creative server if you're working on a modern neighborhood or anything like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this simple little tutorial. Make sure to leave a like if you want to see more like this, and let me know if you really did enjoy this and put this to use. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace out. Goodbye.